All right, we should be streaming to the world. Let me know when you can see it on your end.
I will.
Good morning.
Oh, I just got the pop-up message that you're live now.
Oh, good.
Del Marie has been in just to, oh,
Yeah, there we go. Hey, Del Marie.
we're good.
Yay. Happy Sunday morning, all. Well, I guess it depends on where you are. Could be Sunday evening, afternoon.
Could be Monday.
Could be Monday. Oh, boy. I have not heard that I have followers who are 24 hours ahead. That'd be cool, though. That'd be cool. If you are, let me know. I would love it. Yeah, but happy Monday. Hi, Gladys. Oh, happy Monday. Happy Sunday. Monday.
Sorry, I missed you up there.
Welcome to Slow Stitch Sunday. My name's Shannon of SleighArts. On Slow Stitch Sundays, we always have Ingrid with us. Hi, Ingrid.
Hello.
And for the foreseeable future, Slow Stitch Sundays will consist of working on the Pink Door Fabrics pattern, Queen of Diamonds. And that is the booklet that you get if you get the, well, I'm assuming you get the booklet no matter what. Ingrid and I, almost 2 years ago now, signed up for the Queen of Diamond sew along. And so we got 4 quarterly packages of Tula Pink fabrics. And we also signed up for all of the accoutrements. So we got the templates, the acrylic templates to cut out the fabric, fussy cutting, doing that, the paper templates that you'll see here that I'm showing because I'm going to be gluing pieces to the little paper templates. We got all of the fabric that is required, and we were actually talking this morning that we're going to have to figure out something to do with all the leftover fabric, because when you're doing a block of the month, you want to make sure everybody has enough. And especially when you're doing the block of the month of something that you fussy cut for, you really have to be sure that you have the right like enough fabric for them to be able to get the pieces that they want. So we're going to have quite a lot of Tula Pink fabric left over. We're going to have to figure out some things to do with it. Let's see. Yeah, there's Gladys, Mary Ann. Good morning, my love. Hello, Linda. Yay. So and this is true to the title. Slow Stitch is Slow Stitch. We are doing EPP. We're hand stitching. Ingrid and I are not hand stitching EPP experts. So it's been a lot of trial and error. Ingrid was just talking about trial and error with threads. We've tried a couple of different needles. We've tried a couple of different styles of putting the pieces together. We both have landed on doing the flat back style, which we both work with this. And I can't. Oh, let me see if I can see the picture better. This way, it's a kidney-shaped like painter's palette, but it's for flat back stitching for your EPP, where you're putting the 2 pieces together. And then what I really like about it is I'm able to check the entire time, and I can edit where I need to make sure, like with these pieces, if I needed them to line up perfectly, I'm able to check as I'm going to ensure that that's happening. Like all of those lines are lining up. I can do that with this clear piece, where you can, when you're doing the 2 right sides together and you're whip stitching, you certainly can do that, but it's not as, I've found, for me, it's not as reliable. things tend to shift more for me that way, where I've really enjoyed this flat back and I've been able to tweak as I go to really make sure things line up really nicely. So that's why I've landed on using this guy. I am very anti, and you've heard me say it before, I'm anti having like very single use, like, or not single use, but you use it for one thing and that's it. I don't really like having those types of things. But I've enjoyed EPP so much that I know I will use this again, and it does its job. What I need it to do, it makes it it makes it less stressful for me and more enjoyable for me, which means I'm more likely to do it. So if a tool does that, then I'm okay with purchasing it. But you certainly do not have to do it. This is not the only way to accomplish the same job. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even see what I'm holding in my hand.
Yeah.
This from So Tight.
Mm-hmm.
From So Tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has been a game changer for me, this using this little palette.
Yeah. I've gotten faster and cleaner,
Yeah.
changing up the way I've been doing. And again, it's been trial and error, but like anything new that you're doing, you're going to figure out what works for you. And I can tell from the start of block one to the finish of block one how much my technique changed, and I'm much happier with how I finished block one. I'm not going to go
Yeah.
back. I'm not going back and restitching anything.
Oh, I have to tell you, I found something else that makes things much easier.
Oh, the on the table one.
This
Yeah.
needle threader is so easy. The one that we've been using, this one, I don't know
Yeah.
why I can't always get that thing to go, but you just put your thread across here, put your needle in here, and push this button down.
Yeah.
This is for the little needles, and this is for the grande bigger needles. But this one is from Boeing.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's the one. You know, I was having such a problem. We went to a sew at a brewery where a bunch of like local quilters were getting together. And I have that one, the sew line one, the pink one that Ingrid was showing. And I wanted to throw it across a room. It was so frustrating trying to get the needle threaded. Like it would work one time, and then the next 7 times wouldn't work, and then it would work like randomly. And I switched up needles trying to like figure out if what was happening. It didn't matter the needle. It was I don't know. I don't know. But Jane, my friend Jane, had a tabletop one. Not like that though. I like where you have like 2 size options. The one that Jane had was single option. So I'm gonna have to look up. I'll have to, Amazon it.
That's where I got it.
Yeah, one for 2 size needles. But I like that because it's stable. It's on the table, like you put it, and it's just one button. Where this was like I don't know, fiddly, and was stressing me out. So I'll look up that one. I think that one's gonna be cool. Hey, Valerie and Karen. Oh, I missed some stuff. Marion said, I'm stitching that monster in spirit with you. Just in spirit, though. Marion hasn't actually started the project. We appreciate the moral support, though. Linda saying hi to everybody. Hi, Irish Sail Lady, Linda. Good morning, Valerie.
Oh, Mary.
It's lovely in Brooklyn, New York, Valerie says. Fantastic. Karen's checking in from Southern Ohio. Not wanting to throw the pink one across the room. Yeah, I was so frustrated. It was one of those, I'm about to toss my table into the air. So I know what I'll be doing after this is going to Amazon and picking that up. That'll be good. But yeah, so if there are new folks out there who are joining, I was looking at the subscriber numbers, and we're inching up past 1,300, which is freaking flabbergasting. It's incredible. But for new folks who may be watching live and just aren't yet comfortable saying anything, saying hi or anything, hello and welcome. So glad you're here. You'll see from the chat that everyone that does chat and talks is super friendly, super supportive, and very much willing to like help with any questions that you might have, because I might not see the question go up because chat sometimes gets really fast. But everybody here is super helpful and loves to answer questions and help out and kind of point us all in the right directions. And some folks here are much more EP, like much more versed in EPP than either Ingrid and I are. But with
Learning.
that,
We're learning.
we're learning. Yeah. And it is funny how quickly you do learn. Like you just keep going and you'll pick up new stuff. We are working on block 2 of the Queen of Diamonds of here, and block 2 has a lot of little pieces, and I think I'm already behind because I haven't even started one. I have to glue them all together. But that's okay because Ingrid's working on sewing and I'll work on basting them all together and then get started. We're going to do, because it's so nicely sectioned off in the book, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. And that will be between our last Sundays of the month and our homework in between when we can. It's been a crazy month this month. We got together in Denver, Pennsylvania with the cheetah suckers and got to do a retreat, and I need to get that video up. We had some family stuff happen where it's gotten me distracted and I haven't been quite on top of my game for a little while, but that's all right. We're catching back up again. So what I'm going to do today while Ingrid is stitching, I'm going to baste the different fabrics based on the pattern onto these different pieces. And because we got the like the packet, we subscribed to the block of the month kit. They came all like labeled. We didn't have to cut them out or anything, which, yeah, I'm not saying it was inexpensive, but as a first timer, there was zero chance that I was going to do any of this prep. Just being honest, there was zero chance that I was going to cut out all of these different kinds of pieces because there are so, I mean, we're using FKLMQ, and I think there's an X in there somewhere. So it's a lot of pieces that go into this huge project. So that's what I'm going to work on is basting my fabrics to these pieces, and then getting started. And I'm going to start with the first couple of things that are going to get sewn together. So I might baste and then sew as we're moving along.
I did this time. I have all of the shapes with the fabric on them in little baggies because there are so many little, like, look how small these are.
Yeah, these, look at how little the little template that they go on is.
I know, adorable. But I didn't want to lose anything. So
Yeah.
I figured, plus then you've got these two colors look very similar. This one is just a light blue, this is a light green.
I'm stressed about that.
But So I just used a little sticky note and I put, so they're both the same shape. So they're both M, but I just put a little star next to the one because on the book, it has a star in that one.
Yep.
So just to try to keep me a little bit more organized so I'm not trying to figure it out as I go along.
Yeah. That's great advice. And I don't know, I'll go get my sandwich baggies once I get them all basted. Oh,
Well, I think back to your legit kit video where you're taking the time to set everything up and get things organized because I mean just in anything it's setting yourself up to successfully complete the project, right?
yeah. Yeah.
And it's supposed to be, like you were just saying, it's supposed to be something that is enjoyable and relaxing. And if you're stressing out about, oh, am I picking the right shape or picking the right color, then that takes away from
Yeah.
the joyful part.
The
And
comfort level is gone.
yeah, yeah.
So true. Karen says, just looking at the tiny pieces is enough to give me a headache. Yeah, but what I will say is that those smaller ones, I'm like excited to have like 7 stitches instead of 70 to do.
Yeah,
That's kind
right.
of cool.
Valerie just asked you a question.
Yeah, I was just coming back to that.
Yeah.
Valerie just said, "Did you cut your hair?" I chopped it off when we were in Pennsylvania, and um, I don't know. I just said it's not. There's a big plan, and my hair is not graying fast enough. And I know I could pay somebody to gray my hair, but I'm not going to keep going back to keep graying my hair when the dark roots are just going to grow out in like 3 minutes because my hair grows so freaking fast. So after 8 years where it was up like right at my like the neckline was how short it was, and a little bob thing going on. I had grown it out for 8 years and it was, trims every once in a while. I don't go to a stylist. My friends that are stylists hate that I say this, but I just don't do it. I just, one, my hair is so like curly and wavy and stuff that it just doesn't matter to me. Like, you can't really tell if it's not cut that straight. Like, you just can't really tell. So it was down into the middle of the tush. And when we were at the retreat, I was like, I'm tired of like wrapping it up and everything and or braiding it because the braid gets really heavy because I have horse mane hair, thick hair. And I was like, I'm just tired. So I had my friend Donna put it in a ponytail and in like a 2-part ponytail, like one right at the nape of my neck and then a little bit longer. And then I cut it. After I trimmed it, like to make sure everything was nice, I was able to donate 15 inches of healthy hair to Locks of Love, which was very cool. So
That's awesome.
that was very exciting to be able to do that. And now my hair my head is lighter, the hair is shorter. Today I just threw it up in a ponytail, but I've been wearing it down a lot more often. And yeah, so it's been that's the best part about hair is one, it grows back usually. And it's so easy to do new things with it. And even if it goes poorly, you've only really got to live with it for a couple of weeks before you can throw it back into, put a barrette in it or something, throw a hat on if you need to, whatever. So it's always been, hair has been a fun way to change something when I couldn't change anything else. Just do something with your hair. And I've always let the kids do whatever the heck they wanted to, color it, whatever they wanted to do, shave it, do whatever. It's a fun way to be expressive. So,
Yeah.
yeah, just
It was funny because it was just like all of a sudden one morning,
Yeah, just woke up like, you know what? I'm done.
Time to cut it. I didn't think you were serious at first.
Yeah, yeah. Nope, I was for sure serious.
Comes out of the bathroom and she's got this.
And don't tell anybody I used quilting scissors.
Oh no.
They were super sharp.
Yeah.
They did the job. And I mean, hair is kind of fabricy.
Sure.
It's a natural fiber. So there we go.
Yeah, it is natural.
That was my thought process. So yeah. So all right, on to basting and chatting. What is everybody else up to? And this is a fun question. So when you're, well, one, do other people start to feel antsy and like they got to shake things up a little bit as much as I do, as often as I do? What do you do to shake things up for yourself? Like, do you do a weird hair color or just change it up and get a different style haircut? Or do you take a trip to Bali? What do you do when you're feeling kind of in a rut and you're ready to change something? Valerie says that's a big decision with a positive outcome. It's been the same for so long. Yeah, I'm uh, it was time. It was time for something different. Now, once I finally go completely gray, I'm growing it all the way back out again. And I'm going to start wearing like crystals and long skirts. And I'm going to be the neighborhood witch. And it's going to be fantastic. Okay. Let's see. What are the pieces that we put together first?
I just started with the M's. Just because
On the sides there. Yeah.
there's only two of them.
Nice. Okay.
Well, yeah, two each.
Oh, and then the darker M. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you had suggested that we watch Adam Sews to get some ideas for what to do with all of our scraps from this. Because he makes some great things with Tula.
Yeah.
I want to make some of those project bags where it has like all of the different pockets and like zipper compartments.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was by Annie or if it was a project from by Annie, not by Annie, not by some other person, but a project by from by Annie, or if it was somewhere else. But there was some project bag that had different pouches in it that was attached by Velcro, and all of the different pouches were different fabrics. And I was like, so as I was thinking about, oh, I need to watch. I kind of just assume all of these things are from by Annie, but it might not have been. I'll have to find out. But I thought that would be a fun way to use all the different fabrics. And really, the front of the pouch could be a different fabric than the back of the pouch. Yeah. And I could use a little bit of all of the. And then it just kind of like it rolled up like a burrito.
Huh.
And had straps, so it looked like you know when I'm not a hiker, so it's never gonna be me, but hikers have the like their bed rolls, and they have like this like the they can snap the little straps and the roll stays together, and then it has a carry. That's what
Yeah.
that's what it looked like. So the pouches all formed together into a round thing, and then you had the clips and a strap that was a lobster claw hook thing on.
So like a project mat, like a mat that you would put maybe under your sewing machine or
No, no. Well, I mean, it rolled out, like the roll was definitely rolled out like a mat, but the mat had the Velcro strips that all the pouches stuck onto,
oh,
and then when you rolled them all together,
I got
it,
you.
it was in a roll,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like the underside of the mat had the clips and the carry strap.
That's cool.
Ooh, Valerie went to Paris.
Ooh.
Wow. And went before all the changes of fingerprints and stuff. Good planning.
Yeah.
Oh, she said that bag is a lot of work, but from what it sounds like in the end, totally worth it. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it would be fun to pick out all the different fabrics um, for everything, making it different and not just using all the same fabrics, you know? So,
Yeah.
I'll give you a little hint to those pieces that you're doing right now.
Hmm.
So, do you see how I have this one glued?
Yeah.
I changed it up on these because you're sewing the bottom part together. So having the little dog ears pointing down, they would both be going like against each other.
Stacking each other.
Yeah. So it would be easier if you fold that bottom piece up last so you don't have anything hanging down.
Sweet. Okay. Well, or yeah. So like doing it this way so that I have to flip this up. So it's
Mm-hmm.
going upwards. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, and I've watched so many of the YouTubes where people make these fun project bags with all of the different compartments and stuff, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
But I just, yeah, have not started anything like that. I feel like I want to take a week off from work and just stay home
Stop yelling.
and do stuff, you know?
Yeah. But then I feel like such a waste of paid time off. Like doing like responsible stuff. That sucks. I don't want to do responsible stuff on my paid time off. I want to do fun, frivolous, dumb stuff on my paid time off. Which cat is that? Who is that? Hi, Bass Drop. What are you doing, buddy? Why are you being so sassy? Come on. Come on, baby boy. Come on.
Marianne says that there's a hold everything bag by Annie. Not it's not a roll though.
Not a roll. Okay.
I understand what you're saying though about the roll,
Did I
and
make it
that
up?
sounds really cool. I don't know if I've seen that, but now I want to do some searching.
There is a complete possibility that I saw. This is what I do with food too. That I've seen a couple of different things and
Yeah.
then created what I wanted in my head and then convinced myself that it's something somebody else already did.
Oh,
So I may have created that in my head, and now I'm just gonna have to make it happen.
There you go.
And I know how to make pouches, and I know how to make a mat, and put Velcro on it. So I
Yeah,
feel like it shouldn't be something that I can't do. And now I feel like it's a challenge to do it.
there you go.
Woohoo!
Awesome. And then you can make a pattern.
Yes. And do oh. Okay, so everybody that's here, I think I'm going to do a Saturday virtual retreat, where it can be. What are you doing, crazy cat? Come here. Um, you can do what you want, like you don't have to follow. But what I was going to do is do the pillow, the seam ripper pillow from the
Oh,
class that I
yeah.
never got to do because of the weather, and then have just never gotten to do that class. So I'm thinking about doing that as a virtual retreat.
I love it.
So like this is the pillow, the seam ripper, the little,
That is awesome.
oh, I don't know if I can get it low enough. The little
Yeah.
seam ripper pillow with a little envelope back that's been on the floor that the cats have been sleeping on. So it is littered with cat sprinkles. Um, so much
That's
hair on
awesome.
it. Um, but yeah, so do like,
Oh, Marianne says, "Oh, make it happen, Shannon." I don't know if that was for the fabric roll or for the virtual
for
retreat.
the virtual retreat. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do this. That's going to be coming up in, um, let's see, I have 2 retreats in October. So it may be a November thing that this is. Oh, that'd be good because you can make this as a present for your quilty bestie or your sewist bestie. Um, but so yeah, so I didn't ever get to do that class, so it's a pattern that's just sitting there waiting for people to enjoy it and make it. Not that other people don't have an FPP seam ripper, but still.
Okay, both Valerie and Marianne are in.
Yay! Okay.
And Marianne says both.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, it was for both things. Good. Yeah, I'll have to think. I'll have to. I don't. Okay, I'll have to do a test uh to see if what I'm thinking, and then figure out how many pouches I can actually do that will form, that will lean into each other and form that roll. I feel like somebody's already done it. I feel like it's out there somewhere. But we'll
Well,
see.
and you could have like maybe different options of so people can customize it
Yeah.
what they need for the Velcro things.
Yeah. Some of them could be with all fabric, some of them could be see-through vinyl. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Fun. And you can mix and match because you can make as many pouches as you wanted to, and you could just bring the ones that you needed.
Yeah.
Do you know where I
Yeah.
think I got this idea from? Now that I'm thinking, I think it's my sister used to sell Mary Kay, and that there was a Mary Kay pouch that did that. I think that's what I'm thinking about is the Mary Kay pouch.
Oh, like to
It was
hold
for like
makeup and
makeup,
stuff.
like your go bag, your travel bag, and you could pull out different. That's
That's
what.
a, oh, I mean, I'm thinking all like quilty project related stuff,
Yeah,
but heck, you could use it for that too, and that would be nice.
yeah, yeah,
For
yeah. Oh, okay, it's happening. I'm gonna have to figure it out now, but it's happening.
yeah. Did you see that Tula Pink has come out with her own vinyl?
No.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It is so cute with her new line of floral wreath.
Yeah.
Um, she's got like fish on some, shells on. It was. I think it's 5 different designs. but
Cute.
it's gonna be cute. Coming out in April.
Oh yeah, because August, like basically in 3 days, or October rather, like in 3 days is when Gray Line comes out, right? Yeah,
Yeah. Gray gray line, gray work.
Gray Work. Yeah. Yes, Marianne, like the hanging toiletry bag. Yeah,
Oh, I am all over that. Shannon, there's so many different ideas that you could do with that.
yeah.
I love it.
It's a choose your own adventure bag, just depending on what
Yes.
kind of pouch you want to throw in there.
Yes. A choose your own adventure. I like it. I
So
like it. It's like when my brother used to play Dungeons and Dragons, and when you would roll the dice, it tells you like which direction you're going in or what you're gonna whatever.
yep.
I didn't
Yes.
really
Okay.
understand it, but
It's on. I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to test out, figure
oh
out
my
what the
gosh,
right diet.
that's so cool.
I don't have that Mary Kay bag anymore, but that's all right. I could just go to like the dollar store and see one of their roll up bags,
I,
start taking measurements and stuff.
I bet you could find probably a picture of a Mary Kay bag
Yeah.
for some inspiration if that's what you're looking for.
No, I'm more looking about like dimensions.
Yeah.
Valerie says not quilting, but I brought home butter from Paris. Oh, ooh la la. But I died and gone to heaven first time I ate it. Oh, the pastries and the chocolate. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. And Charlotte asks, oh wait, Valerie said I bought 20 meters of fabric too. That's awesome. Charlotte asked, am I putting the glue on the paper or on the fabric? I'm actually putting it on the fabric. And the reason why I'm doing it on the fabric is just to make sure I don't have too much extra on the paper because I'm not sure, how far down it'll go. But I'm trying to not do it so much on the edge of the paper. So I'm just doing it like on the top edge of the fabric to make sure that I catch it on the paper, but not right on the edge of the paper
Yeah, because when you
because
get the oh, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, um, for some of the pieces, I didn't have a problem at all with the glue being on the paper. But for other ones, if I had gone a little heavy handed, then the glue was like really thick and it was a pain in the tush to get through. And because I can't trust myself to be consistent with how much glue I put on anything, it's easier to put it on the edge of the fabric for me, um, and then flip it over onto the paper so that I don't run into that issue. Because it's not an issue until it's an issue, and then it was just a pain in the tuchus, like having to try to get my needle through a glob of dried glue. Base drop. I am unclear of what you want. Oh, there's a dragonfly out on the little back porch thingy,
Oh, well.
and he is losing his mind trying to get it.
Uh-oh. Patricia went a little bit crazy because her LQS had a sale $10 a yard yesterday for Tula.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, are they getting ready for the new stuff coming in?
probably, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you picked, I mean, now your wallet might not agree with this,
Yeah,
but I'm saying you picked a really great time to go.
that's awesome.
What lines did you pick up?
Yeah, good question. Good question.
Tell us. Let us live vicariously through you.
Um, did you get any of her new stuff pre-order? any of the gray work or the what came out before that?
I only got the puffins. I didn't go for any of the other stuff. I was only enamored with not that the rest of it wasn't pretty, but it was the puffins that I was
I
concerned
love
with.
the owls
Yeah.
in that line. And those owls are the same owls that were on that ribbon that I bought for the
Yes.
retreat. Oh, so
Yep.
pretty. So pretty. I love that she has come out with the ribbon.
Yeah. Well, now the vinyl too. I like that she's like expanding.
Oh, yes, the vinyl. And then what else did she say that she trying to remember now? Because she just had I watch her Tula Tuesdays. She has Tula Tuesdays every Tuesday.
Yep.
But then she had a part one and part two on her Instagram of um, going over the coral reef line. And there's three different like base colorways inside the line. So she was going over how they all sort of play with each other.
Yeah.
And your favorite color, green, plays through all three of them, which I thought is,
Brilliant choice.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it should have been purple, but she chose green, the expert. um, and then she was going over the different new webbings that are coming out,
Nice.
and then the ribbons. And
Well,
she was going over the different wide backs as well.
with all of the fabric that I'll have left over with this guy, can you I imagine the zipper tape that I'll be able to make for all those pouches in that bag that I'm thinking of doing?
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, so when you have a chance, you got to watch her Instagram. Um, but one of the things that she was showing on the part two toward the end was the some different bags that people have made out of that new line. And it just reminded me when you said that because somebody had she's so one of sorry, I can't tell a story. One one of the bags is using like she's got this new thick stripe which has like let's say blues, more of the blue colorways, and then more of the purples. So they did each side of the bag with the different like sort of base color. And they even whoever made it even changed up the zipper. So one side of the zipper tape was from one uh,
Nice.
color selection, and then the other side of the zipper was from the other. I've never seen anybody do that, but it was so funny because as she was showing or talking about the bag, she was like, "Oh wow, I just noticed that," as we
Oh,
were talking about it.
nice.
But the detail that some people put into the bags that they make with it's all of those subtle little details that I get so giddy over. I just love it. And she gets so excited about it too. I think it's contagious. Uh,
Hello, sir. Are you coming up here? You gonna say hi to everybody? Come on. Come on.
I really like using this the Wonderful the Deco Bob thread.
Yeah.
I like it's I think it glides through the fabric nicer. Ah, Snuggles. Kitty Snuggles.
I think he's laying on the microphone. You gonna go down that way? Or are you gonna go this way? Okay. There's not really room for you over here, tough guy.
No, somebody said heard snuggles and he just came over. Yeah.
All right, lay down.
Just like that. There you go. What you doing? What you good boy?
No.
He kind of blends in with the background there.
Yeah.
You really see him.
Patricia got the neons, the best friends, and the line works.
Oh, I love the best friends line. I don't know that I have any of it. I really want the puppies.
Have the neons. I don't think I have.
I've got to look.
What's the one with the elephant, the hippo, the giraffe?
Oh. I don't know.
I have that with the neons because that came out as like a, curated kit kind of thing. I have
Right.
that. And then I have just the neons in a fat quarter and in, I don't know if you can see it over here, in yards that I haven't done anything with because it's so pretty. I just like to see it and haven't decided what I'm going to do with it.
That's funny. I have fabric like that, but it's hysterical that we do that. Oh, I can't use that. It's too pretty.
Yeah.
I have to save it for just the right project.
Which is ridiculous because I have a fat quarter bundle and a yard bundle and the neons in the one with the animals. So it's like, really? Can I not use some of it?
You could. Just the right thing, the right project has not spoken to you yet.
Yeah.
So you said you're putting out a video of the retreat.
Yeah. I like did my little talking bit already and I have all the pictures and stuff. I just have to put it together. We last not this past week, but like the Tuesday right after I got back from the retreat, we lost our family puppy. We had to say goodbye to Sadie Girl, who was 12 years and 7 months and spent all 12 years and let's see, we got her at 6 weeks old. So 12 years, 5 months, and a couple of weeks, two weeks with us. And so I was doing some work to get that video together and was like, oh, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I'll get it done. But grief is an effed up thing and it knocks you for a loop.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And today is really the first day that I've really kind of felt like myself.
Oh. Well, I'm happy we can all share that with you.
Yeah.
Valerie says, it is better to be making personalized project bags than to be obsessed with overpriced designer bags. Yeah, absolutely, Valerie. I've never understood that. I mean, I would much rather make something adorable, some sort of adorable type project bag than have a designer bag.
Yeah.
I get afraid to use it. But that's also never really been my style. I'm the type, because I don't switch purses. I
Hmm.
have had the same purse for years, and it's just a black bag. They are always typically black, because that goes with pretty much everything.
Yep. Little black bag, little black dress.
Yeah. Marianne says hugs. Love you, Marianne.
Life is a roller coaster. Get back from an incredible week with incredible women who support my crazy, like chopping off all my hair, to having to say goodbye to the family, friend,
Yeah.
the family member. Ugh,
Never easy.
no,
They are never here long enough with us.
no, that is absolutely true.
My YouTube picture is still me and Cassandra with Leo, Chewy, and Chachi.
Yeah.
I don't want to change it, even though they're all not here anymore. But then maybe George wants to be included. George, what do you think? So, do you? He doesn't care.
No. George is just like, oh, you're talking to me?
No, he was looking away from me. He wasn't even looking at me. Something caught his eye.
All right. First order of business when we're done is ordering that Bowen needle threader.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, can we talk about the fact that I finished a cold top?
Oh yes. Oh yes, please. I do have I will be sharing that picture for sure.
Me and Marianne have been the one block wonders at retreat because maybe because we talk too much or get distracted by things. I don't know.
Both are valid for me. Valid
we
and
have
true.
we have fun regardless. But I started one of Donna Jordan's one of her patterns with her fabric because that's what we all did at the retreat. We all brought her fat quarter, and I actually got it all sewn together. I haven't put the borders on yet, but all of the blocks
Yep.
were pieced and finished.
And it was
Bonkers.
beautiful. And it was wild to see. I mean, Ingrid went from cutting it out to piecing it together to laying it out to listening to all of our opinions about where everything should be laid. And not killing us in our sleep from all of us sharing all of our opinions on where it should be laid out.
I asked for opinion.
And then put it all together. Like, yeah, it was impressive because we're used to Donna being able to pound that stuff out. Donna finished a couple things
Yes,
while
she
she was
did.
there.
She did.
Uh, but the other four of us are not as reliable to finish a project.
I wouldn't say reliable. I would just say it's it's just not the normal MO. But I can't remember what Marianne had said later on in the retreat, but she was like, listen, just because Ingrid finishes one quilt top, now she's expecting everybody to finish a quilt.
Let's not get crazy now.
And it's not even just that I finished a quilt top at a retreat, it's that I finished a quilt top because I have probably dozens of whips where everything is almost or just started.
Just about.
Like the two color quilt,
Yeah.
that all of the blocks are done. But then as I was like rushing to try to get it done um before we were gonna go live, I ran out of bobbin and I was like, dang it. And I just didn't. So I think I just have one more seam to sew on that
Oh
one.
my goodness.
I know it's out of ADD. I don't know.
Mm,
Squirrel.
too many pretty things out there.
Yeah, I do need to finish that one too, though. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm excited. Mary Ann has an arrow pointing to her and then a picture of a turtle. Marion, we're a lot alike. We just take our time. Nothing is a rush. It's all good. I use quilting and any crafting as my escape from all of that because my day to day is rush, rush, rush. So,
Yeah.
and I like because it for me getting it's not the satisfaction of getting things done. It's the satisfact for me, I find the satisfaction in just looking at a piece of something done and having it look so nice, like the acorn pen.
Yeah.
Using that to get those beautiful seams. So that to me is what I find the satisfaction in, not necessarily in just whipping through a project to get it done. So,
Oh, struggle bus. Sorry. I'm trying to get this stupid needle threaded.
well, when I saw the glasses go up and the
No, it's serious.
yeah.
Oh, these eyes.
You got to get yourself one of those.
Yeah, for sure. That will be first order O business.
we've had a lot of deer in the yard lately.
Oh, it's getting on rutting season, October through January. Woohoo! They're gonna be frisky out there.
Oh boy. George gets all excited when he sees them. Like, did you come over to play?
Yeah, I mean they are as big as he is.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I love that George believes everybody is a friend to play with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he would probably see a skunk and want to play.
For sure.
Yeah. Valerie, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, what
It's
did I miss with
all
my glasses up top?
all in what you enjoy. So it's supposed to be fun, not an obligation. As long as you enjoy it, it's all good. And I will absolutely show pictures of the two colorway quilt. Is that one is the one that I did in the two different colored oranges.
Yes.
And I love that fabric.
Yeah. I really liked how that turned out.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, there are just so many things to do. I was like, oh, what? I know we had talked about doing a 3-color quilt, which I think that would be fun to do too. I need to finish. I need to finish the things I said I was going to finish. I need to finish that beach bag. I need to finish the New York Beauty. I need to finish 1718 is going to be another thing that's going to take some time. That's 80 blocks to write
Okay. Yeah.
from applique, EPP to FPP.
Yep.
That's a labor of love, but the other stuff is definitely stuff that I need to jump on before I start 3-color quilting
Adding on another
along.
one.
Yeah,
Well,
I started.
you're doing that segment. I don't know what do you call it? The finishing
What?
finishing your old.
Yeah, I gotta do that stuff first.
Are you is that on certain lives that you're like the first live of every month, or how do you have that worked out when you're working on?
It was going to be kind of like what I'm doing for a little while. So
Oh,
like
okay.
every Sunday, it might be a different project. Like I might not. I can't. I know me. I can't just do one project every Sunday and get it done. Just like I can't ever eat just one thing on my plate. Like I've got to try everything. So I'm gonna, work on one thing one Sunday and then another thing the next Sunday and then go back to that first thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I don't know, I can just speak for myself, but as a viewer of your channel, I enjoy seeing the different things. I enjoy seeing the finishes as well, but I like seeing your progress along the way of everything that you're working on. And I was getting distracted earlier because we saw a kitty cat tail in the corner.
Yeah, he was over here fighting with his own tail. Apparently, it had offended him in some way, and he was fighting to defend his honor.
That's funny.
Bass drop's a wild man. so this is, if I can show it. Oh, let me put the glasses back down again.
Yep. Very nice. Did you finish it?
No, but like I had it going, it was kind of a little bit crooked. So this is what I like about the see-through little kidney bean painter's palette, is that I can realign it, and now I can pay attention to holding it in place and making sure I'm keeping it aligned all the way across. Obviously with the solids, until you get to the end and you're going to be adding the other pieces, and then you've got to fiddle around. Solid fabrics don't really matter as much, but I want to keep the templates in shape and in place too, because when I'm sewing the other pieces to it at the other ends, it counts with them being aligned correctly.
Right. I did play around with, instead of the glue basting, doing it with the thread basting, but I found that especially on the like when you have this one, the little pieces with the stripes on them,
Mm-hmm.
like this one, I found that you just can't get it tight enough so that
Yeah.
it doesn't move. And when you're doing the fussy cutting and wanting to line up stripes and that sort of thing, I think that the glue basting um, provides more stability than
Yeah.
the thread basting. When you're just doing like what we're doing right now with the solids, doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna continue on with the glue basting. I like it.
Yeah. Again, it's just trial and error. So you figure out what works best for you.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with the type of stitch because I was doing a loop stitch, not a loop stitch, a whip stitch.
Yeah.
um, when we first started, and
Yeah.
now I don't
Are you doing the ladder stitch?
a ladder stitch. Yeah, I'm like, now what is it called? And
Yeah, that's what I ended up on too. Just
yeah,
cleaner.
yes, it's cleaner all the way around. It's cleaner on the back. It's more invisible. I feel like there's less chance for you to see anything on the front because
Yeah.
there's nothing to see. It's all buried in the seams, in the seam allowance.
Yeah. It just feels less bulky to me too.
Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah. Which I think makes a big difference when, especially when you have a block like this one where it has a lot of small things coming together.
Yeah.
Small pieces, which is one of the reasons why I started thinking about the thickness of the thread that I was using. Um, because I mean, I liked the idea of just using up all those old bobbins
Yep.
that I have collected over the years that don't even fit in my current machines.
Yeah.
Um, but all of that thread it just seemed so thick and bulky
Yeah.
that I didn't want to do that. And then with, the rabbit hole that I go down with watching all the different videos of EPP and getting tips and tricks from different people, um, with them talking about using 100% cotton thread is not only not as strong as, a blended thread, but it also it'll fray on you
Mhm.
and just doesn't look as good. It's also, I find, with this thread that I'm using here, it's smoother going through the fabric, but it doesn't, like, I'm not having to drop my needle and like let it unwind.
Oh yeah.
So it's not doing that. Sorry. Hang on. Sorry. Amazon is here
Oh.
and George had to let me know.
Yep. Oh, Karen's asking what thread you're using.
The thread that I'm using now, it's Wonderfill Deco Bob, and I don't know, is that focused?
It's too small on my screen to be able to tell.
So it's 80 weight Wonderfill Deco Bob. And so I have this because when we were watching Juicy Juice
I was
with,
just gonna say that's
yep,
Juicy Juices. Yep.
this is his go-to thread when he's doing the FPP, the really small miniature. I don't know what was that line called? Do you
Yeah,
remember?
those minis. Yeah. I'm doing it in Christmas fabrics. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that pattern, that project is still here
Yeah.
in your drawer.
In my drawer.
um, yeah, so this is just a very light gray, but I'm sure it comes in all different colors. But it's actually, I don't know what the blend is. I don't know. It must have been on the wrapper. But it's not 100% cotton.
I think it's an 80/20 or it's a wrapped core. I can't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, if Juicy Juice uses it.
Yeah. Well, and I think so with those patterns, the weight of the thread mattered a lot because you've got the amount of fabric between each sewn line was
Yeah.
a quarter of an inch.
Yeah. Yeah. Insanity.
Yeah, very small. Valerie says, "Good boy, George. Good boy, George." He's in his bed now. Like, all right, my
I
work
did,
is done
I
here.
know, I did my job.
Yep.
Everybody has been protected.
You would think, though, as often as Amazon is here.
Well, it may not be he's actually trying to protect you. He's just letting you know, hey, your best friend's here.
Oh, yes, yes. There's that too. There's that too. My brother at one point thought that I was dating the Amazon guy and the UPS guy and the FedEx guy. Because I hope they don't all end up at your house at the same time.
There'll be a battle outside.
Yeah.
That's okay. Whoever can get me my stuff fastest, I can be polyamorous.
Okay, Karen says that she has the Wonderfill 80 weight. It's cottonized polyester.
There we go.
Interesting. I haven't heard that term before. I like it. So what do you have going on for the rest of the day?
I am cooking off some recipes for meal planning um, for lunches and dinners for the week.
Nice.
Yeah. So I cooked an old timey classic American goulash I made yesterday, which is
Yeah.
just macaroni noodles, ground beef, onions, red and green peppers, seasoning. I wish I didn't have Italian sausage in the house. Otherwise, I would have used that too. But it's fine. It was still good and brings back crazy memories. And then I'm making bulgogi beef for bowls today. And then I'm going to make an Asian, probably leaning towards more Korean, probably really bulgogi-esque, to make stuffed cabbage rolls with Napa cabbage. So it's going to be a kitchen day.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm spending obscene amounts of money going out to lunch, and I mean having fun going out to lunch with coworkers, but I don't need to be doing it as often as I'm doing it. Karen says my Dane would stand up on glass doors, and the guys would leave package away from the front and back, away, oh, and back away, still watching him just to make sure. I guess they thought he would come through the window.
Well, I mean, you've seen those videos where dogs have done that.
Yeah,
Don't blame them.
I mean, Great Danes aren't notorious for being vicious, but I'm not going to take a chance with a dog that's the size of a horse.
No.
Well, that's not true. I would take a chance with any dog. That's going to be the way I die. I'm going to be mauled by some dog that doesn't want any part of me.
Because you're like, oh, you're so cute.
Yeah. I'm different. I can convince him that I'm friendly.
Marianne says, sounds so yummy, Shannon.
Yeah. It's another form of therapy for me, getting in the kitchen and cooking.
There was all kinds of great food being made at the retreat as well.
Yeah.
Everybody took their turn.
We all need to look at our calendars and get back to Miss Linda.
Mm-hmm.
And
Donna get back.
figure out Ingrid vacation time too, or retreat time too.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever everybody wants to come.
I'm not sure when Donna's back. When a bunch of retirees get together, there's no telling.
True.
Easy ladies.
Yeah, we'll have to set up a Zoom once she's back.
Also, being able to look at it this way, it it serves as a reminder. I do things aggressively, and I can see that I'm pulling too tight because it's starting to pucker. So I need to like go back and massage it and loosen it up a little bit. Chill out, Shannon. I'm aggressive ironer, aggressive knitter, aggressive crocheter, just everything.
Well, the other thing too is once you take the paper out, it's going to like relax a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Then I'll be able to like set it, iron it and everything, which will relax everything and kind of ease it all into itself.
Marianne says like the tourists that went to pet the fluffy cows in Yellowstone.
Yeah. And find out that those fluffy cows are angry freaking bison.
Valerie says that Karen, your Dane let them know he was doing his duty, good boy. And Karen says, Valerie, yes, he did. It was always so funny. He was just a lover at heart.
No.
Yeah. Just a wee bit intimidating, maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't know him. Especially if they bark because they have that deep baritone bark.
Yeah. Dropping that bass.
So what's going to be the next project that you work on your next live? Have you figured
uh
it out?
I think I'm the closest to finishing um that summer bag. The one with the green, I don't even know if people even remember it. It was green stripes. Um I think I'm the closest to finishing that. And so I think that's what I'll pull back out and get it done. It has the mesh bottom. It's a beach bag with a mesh bottom, and the pockets on either side have mesh bottom, so the sand and water and everything just falls right through. Canvas bag, and I think that's the one I'm closest to finishing. I'm going to pull out all of the New York beauty blocks and decide um, where I'm at and what I want to do with, like, do I just want to call it with ones that I have? Do I have enough done to just go ahead and call it and maybe make, a smaller wall hanging or a big pillow? I'm not sure. This depends on what I've got done and how much left there's to do and what my feelings and thoughts are on what I might still have left to do. So see what that looks like, decide. Um Again, that 1718 bad boy, that's going to take a while. What else do we have? I know that there are a few legit kit block of the months, like the color vortex that I still need to do, the Sophia block of the month, the deep dive block of the month, and I may just pull those out, as kind of at random, not quite as structured, because those aren't necessary. Although Vortex is definitely the closest to being done, so I may pound that guy out. There are cotton cuts tops that I
Okay.
haven't finished.
Yeah.
Um, there are some things that I'd started and don't have it, like they just don't speak to me anymore, that I don't know that I'll ever go back to. So I'll probably just let those go. But I feel like the cotton cuts ones, the block of the months from Legit Kits, um, the bag, the New York Beauty, those definitely need to see an end. I feel pulled to do those.
Yeah.
Um, and then I might get to the point where I'm kind of, there's also in March of next year, I'm working with Claudia Porter from Create with Claudia. And I'm going to be doing a pattern for her with her new Island Boutiques line. And
Ooh.
I will have it's going to be like it's a blog hop basically that she's doing with other designers, which I'm really excited about to work with. Um, that's going to be in March of next year. So I'll be working on that pattern, and I don't know. I don't think I can share too much of that until it's like go live. So I'll be doing that behind the scenes. But we'll, have be getting that ready for next year. So there's definitely some stuff. Um, and now's the time to like sit down and time block it all out. So I feel like I have a semblance of control of what's happening.
Yeah.
It's been a wild year with fun stuff happening, which is good. But I just need to get a handle on it all as
Yeah.
we're coming up to the end of it. Finish strong so I can start strong in
There
the
you
new
go.
year.
That's awesome.
I will not be doing a vlogmas. That was when I did that a couple of years ago. Good googly muggly, that was insane. But I will be doing holiday projects again. I thought that was fun, like doing the little wallet that I did last year. That was fun. Think of some other fun, like quick down and dirty things to make like last minute that you want to have available for people.
Oh, yeah, great idea. Yeah, for those of us who like to give the handmade gifts.
Yeah.
It's funny, last year, my sister-in-law was upset because I didn't make her something. Um, because and I never realized just how much she enjoyed getting the handmade gifts.
That's sweet though.
Yeah, it is. It is. So it just, goes
Not
to
that you weren't saying it was. It's just
it. No, yeah, yeah.
that's the saying of adding though to the end of everything. I love that. I'm going to
So,
be doing shoot. Now it just left my head.
oops.
I had a project of what I was going to be making my mom and sisters for Christmas, and it just, literally just. Thankfully, I wrote it down, but it just flitted away of what that project is. Now that I've started thinking of everything else. Huh, what are you gonna do?
I love those the Hemingway pouches
Yeah,
that I've seen people make. I really want to I want to make
yeah.
some of those.
I
I
love
think
that.
that would be because those are relatively quick.
Yeah, and
I've
I love
seen.
that people will do the Hemingway, and then they'll use the leftovers from the Hemingway to make the smaller pouch in the same like style, just teenier. Love
Yeah, I think that might be a fun one to do for my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
She likes little bags like that. And she's a church goer, so maybe I can sneak over there at one point and measure up the Bible that she uses.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're Lauren went with some friends to play bingo, and Lauren was telling me all of the people there have these bingo bags, and there was a woman who um makes them that was so adorable. Of course, I immediately looked it up and I was like, oh, I wonder what it would take to make them. And so I gotta make Lauren a bingo bag if she goes back with her friends to bingo.
Oh, that's awesome. Is that going to be a frequent occurrence now, do you think?
I'm not sure. They had a really good time. And
Awesome.
both Evan and Autumn were like, oh, we would go. So I'm like, well, we gotta find a place to go. Maybe it'll become a family thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It would be so fun.
Marianne, stuffed chicken pin cushions for everybody.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yesterday, uh, my nephew was here and he's been bugging me about, not bugging me, I shouldn't say that. That sounds so negative. He's been asking about making a chicken for a while, and I've seen those pincushions everywhere and have a
Yep.
few even. But the pincushions, those have like walnut shells, crushed walnut shells in them, which I didn't do. I just used stuffing
Oh
um,
yeah.
in the one that I made with him yesterday. He doesn't need it to be heavy and end up hurting somebody if he chucks it.
Charlotte just said that she taught the Hemingway pouch at her local quilt group a few months ago.
Oh, cool.
They did a version that takes 3 fat quarters and you get 2 pouches out of it. That's cool.
Oh, very cool, Charlotte. I love that. Yeah, I got to get on that.
Yeah.
I was talking to my daughter. I said, "Would you ever use um, a like a uh, table runner that is, holiday themed?" Because I was thinking about making something for her and her boyfriend for their table.
Yeah.
Um, maybe something cute for Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah.
And she says it depends on what it looks like. But she's not opposed to the table runner idea. I just have to run it by her.
Yeah. She just may be opposed to the fabric choice and the block design.
Exactly.
That's cute.
This is, the same kid that has said once she has kids, I'm not allowed to buy clothing. She doesn't like my style, apparently. Well, what she doesn't like is that I love t-shirts with ridiculous sayings on it.
Hey, what the kid wears at grandma's house is none of the parents' business.
Exactly. Exactly. Because she knows that she can't stop me. She talked about my one t-shirt that says, I like to party, and by party I mean cross stitch. Apparently, she doesn't care for it. I said, well, just look at it this way. You like t-shirts, like band t-shirts or that sort of thing, right? So cross stitch and quilting t-shirts, it's like my band t-shirt.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all it is.
Marian, you're funny. Yep. Oma. What happens at Oma's stays at Oma's.
Yep.
We are cruising, Shannon.
Woo-hoo. So for the end of October, we should be ready to put all of the major pieces, like to be ready to build all the major pieces together. So we'll have well, or depending on how fast you're going, and you're ahead of me putting the sections together, you might be ready to build each section into the finished block. I'm not promising that. I'm promising that by next at the end of October, I'll be ready to put all of the minor pieces that I'm working on right now. I'll be ready to put all of these into their bigger sections.
So section 2.
Yeah. I'll be ready to make those sections.
Yeah.
And at the end of October, or at the end of November, I'll be ready to
Yeah. No need to rush anything.
show.
Slow stitching. Right?
Slow, easy
Not,
stitching.
not fast stitching.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm going for. Easy like Sunday morning.
I thought you were going to start singing to us.
I know. I'm going to have that song in my head all day now.
You have any other work trips going on?
No. Um, I'm getting nervous because we're doing a lot of interviewing for my team, and those roles are being filled in our Bangalore, India office, which means that if a lot of my team is being built out in Bangalore, means I should be getting ready to go visit Bangalore soon. But I'm terrified of flying.
Yeah, you can't drive there.
No. There's no cruise that I know of that makes it all the way there. Uh,
Have you ever
so
have you ever heard of the cargo ships taking passengers?
no.
I was looking into that because there was a time that I didn't want to fly, but I wanted to go to Germany to see my family.
Yeah.
And I was really considering doing that. And if Cassandra wasn't like 10 or 11, I probably would have.
I didn't realize that they did that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they still do, but I know that it was something that they did years back anyway. They may have changed that up
Yeah.
and liability issues, you know. And it's not like, I mean, it would absolutely not be anything like a cruise.
No.
You don't have any
No amenities.
no no luxurious amenities, that's for sure.
My luck, we would end up, boarded by pirates.
Gosh, that's not good.
Would make a funny story though.
It would. We've got to look into some of the cruises that go out of Baltimore or even New Jersey
Yeah.
and maybe do like a East Coast cruise. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. I really do. Yeah, because I really wish Baltimore did those cruises to nowhere where you just cruise to the middle of the ocean and you just spend all your time on the boat and you just go to shows and eat and dance and drink and all that kind of stuff. I would love that, but Baltimore doesn't do that. I don't know that too many places. I think Miami might be the only place that does that anymore. They used to be very popular, but I need to get my passport so that we can go,
Yeah.
you know, the Canada. I want to go see Newfoundland for sure.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I don't think Baltimore has any cruises from Baltimore to Iceland. That would be fun too.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Iceland's not that far away. And then I could go see puffins.
Oh my goodness. That would be pretty incredible to see a puffin in real life.
Yes. Although they are in Canada too, so I know that they have colonies in
Oh.
Newfoundland. So if we're right on the shoreline, I bet you we'd be able to see them.
Oh wow. What's the difference between a puffin and a penguin?
Puffins can fly.
For real? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Puffins are flighted birds. Um, so I guess that would be like one major bit. Um,
They do look a wee bit different too, right?
yeah, they definitely have a different look. Both obviously sea birds, waterfowl. Um, but because the puffins are flighted, they nest on the edge of cliffs, and um, so their nesting habits are different than penguins.
Cool.
Yeah. And I don't know that puffins are in the same as frigid of territories as some penguins would be. Like
Uh,
the emperor penguins are in very cold, like, and Iceland is pretty darn cold, but it's not all year long that cold.
mhm. Marianne says, happy to take you guys to anything that leaves out of Bayonne. So that's the shipyard out of New Jersey, I believe.
There we go. Take
Thank you,
us.
Marianne.
Marianne, you're coming with us.
And if you drive, you can leave the car at the Staten Island house. I'm like, what does
Oh,
that mean?
there we go.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, Marianne, you're coming with us. I don't know
Marianne's
why.
like, I'm not getting on a shipping container.
And Valerie says the beak of a puffin, nothing like it. Yeah.
Oh, I love their stupid faces. Oh my God. I love puffins so much.
You have that artiste um pattern, right? The puffin.
Yeah, I have his applique one and the pieced one. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I love them so very much.
He
Oh,
had
oh,
something yesterday, John from Artiste, where he had a Zoom where he was talking about cutting recommendations for his patterns as
yeah.
well as showing off the acorn
Oh,
juice.
yeah. Love. And when he's Canadian and they're Canadian. So that's like
Yeah.
a match made in heaven. And did he suggest an endless supply of patience when talking about cutting?
He didn't, but the one of the patterns that he has that just recently came out, he showed the background fabric cutting instructions, and it was just like craziness. But he also, sort of went over, the best approach. So this is where I would start, and then I would do this, and then subcut from there. He says, because I'm always looking to try to make it more efficient. Or and I'm just thinking like,
He's kooky.
yeah, yeah. That's part of what's endearing about him, though, right?
I mean, the projects are gorgeous. Are
Oh,
gorgeous.
absolutely. Yeah.
I just my font of or yeah, font of patience does not runneth over. All right, friends. I know we started a little bit late from because of technical difficulties, but we are gonna wrap up for this slow stitch Sunday. Um, Valerie says do an FPP puffin. Oh heck yeah, absolutely. Oh
Yeah.
yes, I can picture that right now. Yeah. Stay tuned for the Chia Sucker retreat wrap up, I will get all of that put together, well, like edited together. Then next Sunday we'll be probably working on that summer beach bag, finish that up since I'm so close to it being done. I really think I just have to, I think I just have to sew up the side seams and we are good to go. So
Yeah,
that'll
absolutely.
be a nice quick win. That'll make me feel good to have something done. And then I'm gonna set up. I will set up on my website. Figure out what weekend works best in November, and do a Zoom retreat. So it won't be on YouTube. You won't have to worry about like being on camera or anything like that. But we'll have a retreat to do the pillow pattern with the seam ripper and FPP. That'll be fun.
Love that.
And of course, you can bring whatever else you want to bring. And if you're working on anything else or have questions or anything like that, yeah, it's I'm not a stickler on what happens at retreats. You don't have to just do what what the project is. But it's a fun time to spend together and not worry about like being, on camera for Facebook or anything. So I'll figure out what Saturday works out best and try to do that. Try to do that in between. I know it's hard with other people going live and everything, so there's no like really perfect time to choose. But I'll try to be in between things as much as possible. But that'll be fun to finally get to share that pattern with everybody. Yeah. So thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. Appreciate seeing you all. Have a fantastic week. As always, if you have any questions or anything like that, you run into any FPP things or anything, my email is in the description below. Reach out to me. And Ingrid, as always, thanks for spending Slow Stitch Sunday with us.
Yay!
Appreciate it.
It was fun.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. Now I have to remember where my mouse is so I can actually click end. Thanks, everyone.